pick my foot out of mud, I'm covered in blood. They trying to hold me back so my feet don't budge. But I'm breaking down your walls with my paper and pen. Got me feeling like Daniel in the lion's den. No more chains, no more games, no more pain. I'm just your average Joe. Really passionate about what I do as far as music is concerned. When I was in high school, and it was a lot of the science they were teaching, like evolution and, you know, the theories and all that. It seemed so legit, and that kind of rocked my faith then. It kind of threw me astray a little bit. It may not have been like I went astray from God, but it was like I just put him aside. I stopped praying, I stopped being in tune with God. It was more like human potential rather than something supernatural, and it was a lot of pride stuff, like, oh, I could do this myself. I'm not gonna lie, I was really questioning if God was real at this point. I came back to church in August of 2013. At first, coming into the church, I still had that laziness on me where I didn't want to show up. I still felt like I could do things myself. Recently, I would say towards the beginning of this year, when I really started to pursue God and to legit change my life. So some things that helped take me from one place from where I was to where I am was coming up to these altar calls when I felt like I shouldn't have. Like I felt like I didn't want to. I was going through fear, and I just decided to reject it. Fear was a big part of why I feel like I haven't been able to come closer to God, because I was just too scared. I was just like, oh, I don't want to do this. What if I pass out in the altar call or whatever? What if, like, you know, I guess I was too worried about what other people thought. The people praying over me was definitely was beneficial to taking me to another place. Reading the Word is definitely, I can say definitely beneficial when it comes to like going to the next place, because you need to be provided with that knowledge, that wisdom that God gives you. And prayer, a lot of prayer. I always thought that I wasn't good at praying. I always thought like my words weren't going to be as powerful and as impactful as somebody that's been doing it for like 7 years. Now, I mean, I've gotten chances to perform with the worship team. I've been serving with the ushers ministry and on the worship team, and I just see like my life just changing, like making a whole 360. Well, me and Jill, we were in the studio, and we were trying to come up with a concept of what song should we do. We were just brainstorming, and the word freedom came to mind from his Abraham Lincoln poster that he has in the back of the studio. The way we wrote the song was like, it's for the people, for the ones that are kind of like held back. Like they haven't been doing, like where I was. I wasn't really doing it. I believed in God, but I just wasn't doing what I was supposed to. The song is really kind of like for them and explaining how the enemy can come attack you and how you can swerve the enemy, you know, just go around them. A lot changed when it comes to the music content, where it was like more prideful and saying I was the best and stuff. Now it's more like I'm actually found that need to teach people and to minister to people where they're affected also. It's not just me. I want people to share the same feeling that I'm feeling, the joy and the crazy weirdness that's just been going on. Like I just want them to feel the same thing.